Alright, so I'm going to try to unpack this as short as possible, but this is 12 of the 30-day countdown. And I've done a video like this before with the life and death and the power of the tongue, and the songs, how Satan uses it to infiltrate our minds and our day-to-day lives, maybe not impactful. And with the songs that you sing, you may be singing about stealing and drugs and whatever the case may be, and not even go around them at all, or never even touched any drugs. And I'm going to make this a two-parter, one for praise and worship, and one for the secular part. This part one is going to be about praise and worship, and there's many verses that talk about singing songs and praises and worships unto the Lord. What do these hymns and songs do? They edify, they build us up and glorify God. They do these simple lyrics all together in one song to glorify God. Isn't that the same thing as like maybe a sad song or songs that may not be like very secular, but they lift you up, they give you good memories, and they impact your lives in a way that helps you get through depression or anxiety, or helps you through a tough time, or maybe even has that sad joy. It may not be sad like you just lost somebody, but it's a sad feeling of joy. You are like that happy sad. You know what I'm talking about. This idea that songs and these lyrics that get written are not just to get a message across, they are playing a key part if you pay attention to what the lyrics say and not just the beat and the instruments and even the person singing. Pay attention to the lyrics. They are edifying, praising God, talking about the gospel, talking about certain things to come, talking about amazing grace, talking about how sweet the sound, that I was blind and now I see. These things impact our lives because for every single one of us, we were once blind. For every single one of us, these songs, at least one of them, is our testimony. It's our story of how we were lost and now we are found. That by the blood shed, we are cleansed by His stripes for the healing. There are so many songs that glorify Jesus and glorify everything to do with God and praising God. How do you not think that singing those lyrics will bring life into the church, into your life specifically, into the lives of others, into the lives of all of us as Christians? And when God was trying to get me to do this video, I wasn't sure how I was going to piece it together, and I realized it's gonna be a part two because I want to focus on one individual topic of life and then death. Because in the life aspect, like I've said, it edifies. It gives us hope of what's to come. That talking about the New Jerusalem and heaven, and one day we will not have these sorrows and pains and worries and anxieties, that we will walk down the streets of gold, that we will be with God, paradise, and be with one another in harmony and in fellowship with God. These songs are a way of expressing ourselves and glorifying God. There's scriptures for that. I think it's the Israelites. It's in Revelations that there's a new song that they will be singing. The 12 tribes, that they know the song. These songs it's not just a coincidence that there's songs and praises and hymns in the Bible. it does something. It edifies. It glorifies God in a way of expressing in lyrics of what's to come, what's to hope for, what He's brought us through, what we once were, and now what we are in Christ Jesus. These things aren't supposed to just be coincidental, and these are just songs that we sing in our free time. These are songs to glorify God. And with that being said, it's going to bring me to my part 2 and how they can be destructive, how lyrics can be detrimental to our mental health even if we don't notice it. So if you want to, click here or here. I'm not sure where it is on your screen. And part 2 will be coming.